Hello, Amherstburg. It is Spencer Duby here on 107.9 FM. I've been excited for this. She has been on the show before over the phone interview. Author KG Miceli. She is doing something big. So you've already heard of Tales of Texas Road. She's got a new book coming out. It's in the final stages. Tales of Sandwich Town. This is very, very exciting because Sandwich Town, historic place, kind of like Amherstburg, but a very historic part of Windsor with a lot of history. KG, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining us today.
I am doing great today. Thanks for having me back. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you. I am. It's wonderful to hear from you. And you've been really busy. You've become like a celebrity over these past 6 months. It's really been insane. Actually, probably like 9 months. You've become like this big celebrity here, this celebrity author in Windsor, Essex.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'd say, I mean, there is a lot of people who have heard of me and my work. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people love the paranormal stuff, and you being an author that's right into it, you've had so many experiences you've talked about before. Have you had any experiences in Sandwich Town since starting this book, when you were going to look around at different things, learn about historic buildings there?
I haven't personally, so I've gone down there a few times to get some photos and just get the feel of the area and stuff like that. There's definitely, I find that when you're walking around certain spots, for me, when I walk in front of the jail itself, it's almost got that same vibe as like when you're walking through Texas Road, like that heavy feeling like something's kind of watching you and doesn't want you there. But as far as like physical things like that, I haven't personally seen anything. Nothing super, super strange has happened to me going there. It's just more the feelings and the atmosphere of the area.
Yeah, sometimes you can just feel something is off. The air's heavy, the vibe's different. It sounds like kind of what you're feeling there.
Right. Like last night, I had gone there. I was dropping one of my friends off who lives around the corner after a day of filming, and we decided to go walk through the cemetery there just to see. And it was so dark. Like, honestly, we got about halfway, and I don't spook very easily. And we got to the spot where it was like super dark, and I was like, okay, I can't do this. I was like, I'm freaked out right now, and I usually don't even get to that point. Like, it really felt strange. And then, I mean, there was like a skunk that popped up and kind of freaked us out a little bit. But, I mean, other than that, nothing really happened there either, yeah.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. As long as, no bad paranormal experiences so far. It sounds like nothing, which is great. You just can kind of sense something's a little off there, which is better than, having a terrible lasting memory of seeing something or whatever the case may be. With this book, have you learned? I'm so curious about what you've learned about Sandwich Town and the people that have come to you for stories. What has this been like working on this book?
It's been scary, honestly. Like, so some of these stories, when you look at Texas Road, right, it's such an open spot where all of the stories are people either driving through a road or they're walking through a trail. When it comes to Sandwich Town, you've got the buildings where, like, you're inside. Some of these people are, like, they're at work and something weird's happening. Well, they're just trying to work. They're just trying to go about their day, And then same with some of the stories in the houses. It's like people are just like they're living with these hauntings in their homes and things like that. So there's just a little bit more of like it's different because they're not. First of all, they're not choosing to go there. It's just something that's kind of come to them, or it's just there. Second of all, it's almost more of like so when I'm writing these, it's almost more of like a trapped feeling, like a trapped vibe that I'm getting. Like these people are kind of stuck with these entities or whatever this is.
Yeah,
kind of surrounding them where they have nowhere to go. Like, you can't just leave your house,
That is terrifying. So literally living with a ghost from whatever or something, whether it's a spirit, a ghost,
Right.
Whatever the case may be, that is absolutely terrifying. And that's something that I could never do. I don't care where I'm at. I'm leaving. I'm not staying in a haunted house or in a haunted apartment room, whatever the case may be. I can't do it. No, not for me. I don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night. Have you with these Sandwich Town stories? What are people saying to you without giving away too much? I guess I should rephrase that. What are you finding the most? Are these spirits really aggressive, or are they just more of an annoyance?
Okay, I would say that for the most part, they're just there. It's almost like they just want someone to know that they're there. Maybe they need some kind of closure or something like that. They're not necessarily malevolent unless you're talking about the spirits at Mackenzie Hall or the Windsor Jail. Those ones specifically, like, there's something not good there, obviously. I mean, it was a jail. Things were done kind of inhumanely back in the day, stuff like that, like people dying in ways that they don't really anymore in this area. So, I mean, I could see why the spirits there would be a little bit more on the grumpy side, but I find a lot of the stories in the houses and around, like, the cemetery and the streets, it's more like people are seeing, they're just, like, seeing the spirits kind of wandering, and a lot of them are soldiers.
Ooh. Yeah, War of 1812 is scary. It's scary how many souls are left behind that you hear. Soldiers all over Windsor, Essex County, Native Americans even. It's just scary stuff. How the spirits that they say in these buildings that are left over. Oh, War of 1812, commander of some sort, whatever the case may be. It's really scary. Have you since starting this book gone into Mackenzie Hall?
I did go in once. It was during they had like a jazz fest going on there, and I was actually selling some books there. And I had gone in just to kind of use the washroom, and I kind of looked around, and I mean, the buildings, I don't know if you've been in there before, but they've left a lot of it alone where, like, you can still see the bars over some of the, like, windows and things like that. It's very different, and you do definitely get a strange vibe in that building as well.
Well, I sadly haven't. Hopefully one day. And if I do, I don't know if I want to have you around me in case something happens.
Well, you got to have me there so I can write about it.
Yeah, good. Very good point. Very good point. We're going to take a quick break here on the Berg. Amherstburg, don't go anywhere. We still got plenty more to talk about. And actually, KG's got something to tell us about here in Amherstburg. She's doing something here. So we'll hear it straight from her in just a little. We will be right back on 107.9 FM. Hello, everybody. So, Spencer Duby here in the studio, and if you didn't hear that first part of the interview, I'm sorry that you didn't because you missed out on some great stuff, but don't worry, this will be on our YouTube page, so you can go back and listen to this interview and many others. I got the author KG Miceli, and I guess I should call her an actress as well, KG Miceli, joining me over the phone. We're talking about her book. It's in its final stages, she said, Tales of Sandwich Town. This is exciting. I can't wait to read this one too, because Tales of Texas Road, there are some wild stories in that one, and I can't wait to see what people have sent you. So far, how many stories do you have right now, and are you still accepting people's stories?
Well, that's a hard question to answer. I think I'm somewhere around 20 stories. However, the stories in this book are all generally a lot longer than the stories in Texas Road were. So rather than some being like between 2 to 5 pages, they're closer to like 7 to 15 pages. Like they're pretty long stories. But you know, they're not boring whatsoever. They keep you hooked the whole way through. They're just a lot more things happening kind of all at once. So far I'm about 110 pages into the book, looking like it's going to be around the same length as Texas Road, which was, I believe, 145 pages. We are still accepting submissions. I am looking for any stories, so if anyone's ever experienced anything in Sandwich Town. Now, a lot of people think that when I'm talking about this, I'm just looking for, like, in the buildings or in the jail. I am looking for stories that are in, you know, any of the facilities or any buildings, any house. I mean, if you were walking down the sidewalk and you saw something that you just couldn't explain, even something like that, I'd be able to use. And all you got to do is message me, and then I'll turn your experience into a full-blown story. So it's not like you have to sit there and write it out, like in detail and, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What is the easiest way to get a hold of you? Because you have your Facebook page, Author KG Miceli. I believe it's the same on Instagram as well, or is it just a little different spelled?
Yes. So I'm most active on Instagram and Facebook. So if you do message me on there, I will 100% almost reply back immediately. I'm very, very fast on there. I'm always watching those messages. So on Facebook, it's Author KG Miceli, and then Instagram is just KG Miceli, or you can look up Author KG Miceli. It'll come up either way. But yeah, just send me a message on there if you do have an experience, and I'd be happy to change it and I'd be happy to add some detail and kind of turn it more into a story format and get it added into the book.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, gotta ask you, what's going on this Saturday?
Okay, so if you haven't heard of the TV show that I'm currently directing with the producer Walter Riggy, we're producing a show based on the book. So it's called Tales of Texas Road. It's based off of the stories in the book. So we had a couple people come in, and it's a documentary, but there is acting involved as well. So kind of like reenactments showing you like what they experienced. So it really adds that creep factor and brings the story to life in a way that you can see like exactly what that person saw. So right now what we're looking for is, this is going to be on Saturday. This Saturday, I believe it's the 23rd of August at 3:30 p.m. until around 6:30. We're going to be down at the Kings Navy Yard Park, right at the riverfront there. And we're going to be set up. We just want some locals to come out and tell either their stories of Texas Road, if you do have any experiences from there or any thoughts about Texas Road itself. We are also looking for people to just kind of talk about Amherstburg in general. Tell us what you love about it. If you know any history about the town or the area, we'd be glad to hear about that. So basically, we're just going to be set up taking these mini interviews from anyone who wants to come. So it's like a first-come, first-served basis, but anyone is welcome to come.
Well, that sounds really, really exciting. That is awesome, and I love all the success that you've had. The TV show, your other books, other than Tales of Texas Road, you've been blowing up this past like 9 months. It's insane, and it's awesome to watch. You deserve it. Good for you. Everybody follow KG on social media. You'll know to meet this Saturday. You'll know when Tales of Sandwich Town is done, because I can't wait to read that book. And anything else that she does in the future. I know she's going to be busy. I just know she's going to be busy with different areas all over. Probably it's going to turn into Ontario, not just Windsor, Essex County, or southwestern Ontario. I have a feeling you're going to be getting calls to go stay in areas for a little while and write about it. So, KG, thank you so much for joining me once again. Congratulations on all your success, and we continue to look forward to watch you grow, because this is awesome.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me. It's always been a pleasure coming on here with you guys.
Oh, well, thank you. We really do appreciate that. That is author KG Miceli, ladies and gentlemen. New book coming out very soon in the final stages, Tales of Sandwich Town. Follow her on social media to stay in the buzz. Alrighty, everybody, let's get you back to some great hits and timeless classics on the Berg.